and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And for my 6 months update. Now, 6 months ago I did what my favourite current products were, and 6 months before that I did it. I do it every 6 months because they do change. I probably could do it every month and it would change. But twice a year I try to do that to see just what my favourites, and you can see if they've changed at all. So my favourites, last time I did it, as I said, it was 6 months ago. So my favourite primer, we'll start with primer and sort of work our way over the face. So my favourite primer 6 months ago and a year ago as well, I believe, was the Barry M primer. I still like that. That's a nice primer, but I found something I prefer. And this is Maybelline's New Baby Skin. I am really liking that one, guys. I'm really liking that one. I haven't got terrible pores, but it does blur my pores. You know, it sort of fills them in, especially when you're wearing like a moisture foundation, you know, a radiant one, a glowy one. My pores notice even more, so that really helps. I really am pleased with that. Maybelline's Baby Skin. I'll list it all below, guys. Now, my favourite foundation last year was Maybelline's Better Than Skin. I kind of went off that during the year. I think I loved it in the summer. It's one of those ones again, but once you get into September, October, it doesn't work at all. And I found this one, and I'm loving this one. I'm sure I'll like this all year, but you know me. This is L'Oreal's True Match. And I know I'm late on the bus with this one, but it's really nice. And I'm really liking that one. My one is in 3N Cream Beige. Is it Cream Beige? Yeah. It's lovely foundation. Have I got that on today? No, just to be awkward. But that is lovely. It is a lovely foundation. Now, concealer 6 months ago was Maybelline's Eye Eraser for under my eyes, because that's actually probably the only place I use concealer, or if I need it I use the same one anyway, and it hasn't changed, guys. It's still Maybelline Eye Eraser. I love this. You can clean the top at the same time as I clean my makeup brushes. I just love it. I love it. I can't see me finding anything else that I like as much as that. I did have a sample of Tarte Shape Tape. No, that just went into, well, it was horrible on me. But I'm sure, apparently I've heard there's a learning curve to that Shape Tape. But I didn't have enough of it to learn. So I'm sticking with my Maybelline. I like it, guys. Now, that's that one. Then my favourite finishing powder, because you know I don't do a lot of finishing powder, guys, unless it's in the summer. Sometimes I just do around my T-zone. It was L'Oreal's New Magique BB powder, and it is still the same. It's very nice. It doesn't cake up. You can go quite high with it. It's just a nice powder, nicely finely milled, nice powder. I like that one. It's a compact. It's that press powder, isn't it? Compact. Couldn't I sound like an old girl? It's a it is a press powder, but it's really nice. And it's handy in my bag in the summer. But I don't do a lot of powder, guys. But you know that, don't you? Now what's next? My highlighter last year was 6 months ago was. Highlighter was Skin Kiss by Makeup Revolution Peach Kisses. Well, it's still a Makeup Revolution palette, but I prefer this one this year. This is the grade, well, it is this year, isn't it? Because even though it's 6 months ago, it would have been last year. This is the gradient highlighter. You've seen me use this a lot, guys. Now they do this in different shades. This one is the peachy one, which is Sunlight Mood Lights. It's a lovely highlighter. I absolutely love it. And yes, I'd say that one I use more than anything else. Yeah, I use that one more than anything else. Now, my favourite blusher last year, 6 months ago, and probably 5 years ago. I've never found a blusher as much as I like the Rose Gold by Sleek, the copy of NARS Orgasm. It's beautiful. I love this blusher. I will finish that off this year because it's in my project pan anyway. But it is a beautiful blusher. I love it. But of course you sometimes need things that is very neutral. I've got to say, it does go with a lot of shades. But these are the things that I keep out on top. You know, these are things that I use regularly. Along with my project pan, these are the things that I use that are my favourites. So that's why they're out. This is the Maybelline Blush Master Blush palette. Now, I like this one. It hasn't got a mirror or anything, but I like to keep this one out because of the variation of colours in it, and because, you know, they're lovely blushes and highlights. They are very, very nice. They're very pigmented. You only need a little bit. But I'll show you at the end where I keep my makeup on my vanity and show you how my daily things are laid out. All my other things are in the drawers behind me. But these are things that I sit down at my chair and use every day. So I keep that one out because of a variation of colour. But my favourite is the Rose Gold by Sleek. Now, what's next, guys? Single shadows. Well, this year, last year, 10 years ago, probably the same. It's a Crème Brûlée. It's just priceless. This is about my 490th. I may be exaggerating. Yeah, it's my favourite single shadow. I use it all the time. It's always there, every day. Love it. Now, my favourite palette last year was the Flawless 3 palette, which I adore and I still love. This year, 6 months I think, is the one I got for Christmas, and I'll tell you why. This is the NYX Butt Naked Underneath It All palette. And the reason this is on top is because they are all, sorry guys, I'm trying to, right, let's cover that mirror. They're all neutrals, but there are some blues and pinks, but they're not in your face pinks, in your face blues. They're very nudes. They're very, very neutral. And what you can do is this has got a lovely big mirror, and then you put it top, and you've got that come out the bottom. Oh, look, I'm trying to cover that so it's not glaring. Now you can. So sorry guys. So you can use these, and if they're too dark you can mix them with any of them, put your brush in with any of those, and it'll lighten them up, it'll give them a glow, it'll darken, whatever you want to do. You can mix the shades. So for something to keep on my vanity all the time, every day, and never change it up, well, you know, unless I'm specifically looking for something, that is ideal, because I can get any look out of that. Whatever I've chosen my outfit for that day, I can get any look out of that, and I can make the colours join together. I'm sorry about the lights, guys. Join together so that I can get a colour that will suit my outfit, you know. So it's so ideal. I'm not always keen on NYX, I must admit. I haven't always sung NYX's praises. This one stays. It's very nice. Put a primer on, and it's great. It's lovely, and it really lasts, and I love it. I love it. I love it, because mostly it's versatility as well. Because, you know, every day I don't want to be umpteen different things. So I'll show you at the end what my what's on my desk. We're nearly there, guys. Don't fall asleep. My favourite bronzer, was Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. That is no longer here. Answers on a postcard if you think you know where that is. Who'd have daughters? Right. So that's still my favourite, but unfortunately I can't show you. Next is, what's that? Brow products. 6 months ago it was the Sculpt and Highlight by NYX. I've since put that in a video. I'd only just used it. That's something I won't do again. Do a video saying this has been the favourite when I've only used it not long enough. It wasn't tried and tested enough, and it went in a follow-up video as being no good whatsoever. I don't know what was in my... It was my favourite 6 months ago, it was. But I hadn't had it long enough and it hadn't gone disastrous. So it's definitely not that now. My favourite brow product is definitely the brow pomade. This is the Freedom one. It started going a bit dry. So what I did was I got... what do you call it, honestly? I've got a very tight brush, done like this. Yeah, very tight brush. And I just mixed it. I mixed it up and it became soft again. But you can see that it's all been mixed up. But it's okay now, I can use that again. And I like it, it's my favourite. I can't see me changing from that. Never in my life have I had something so long. I've never repurchased a brow product. Oh, tell a lie, Laura Geller's one I have. But I very rarely, you know what I'm like. I have such disastrous things with brow products. But that I love, and I'm sure it'll be there 6 months' time. That's a winner. That's good. Now, my favourite lip liner last year was W7's Lip Twist in Rust, and it still is. I don't know why they call it Rust, because it's nude. It still is. It does align without, look, see, easy peasy. It doesn't drag or it stays. It's just a nude, and I use a nude lip liner with whatever I'm wearing. That's not entirely true. If I'm using a red, I will use a redder lip liner. But everyday colours, and the kind of colours you see me in every day, this is the one I always wear this. Lipstick. What was it last time? It was Wet n Wild's Berry Stains, which I do love. They are on my desk because they're in my project pan to use up. But I would say my favourite lipstick, and the one I've worn most this year, is the one I've got on now. That's a funny pose. It's the one I've got on now, which is the Inspiration by Makeup Revolution. It's just a nude matte lipstick, and it's probably what I wear most days because it's easy peasy. But I do also really love Number 11 by Makeup Revolution by MUA. So they're the colours I wear every day. So I've got to say, I wouldn't say I could choose between the two. So it's either MUA's Shade 11 or Makeup Revolution Inspiration. But you see, it's just neutral, isn't it, for every day? It's just kind of a real neutral colour. So guys, that was it for my 6 months catch-up. I'll write all those things down, and let's see if it's the same. In July I shall do this again. We'll see if it's the same things. You can bet your bottom dollar it won't be. You know what I'm like. Yeah, so I enjoyed doing that. I'll put a little bit of footage on of me, or shall I do a separate video of my... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do a separate video of my current makeup, yeah? I'll see if I might put that up next with you. What I've currently got, you can go through me stash and you can see it's nothing like it was, because I've changed my room up. I'm just waiting for it to be painted, and when that's done, I've got honestly half the amount. If you look at the last one that I filmed for you of my makeup storage, you'll see it's just like half of what, probably less of what it was, because I've used a lot up, and I don't repurchase, and I don't buy on a whim anymore. Well, not so far, it's only in January. Okay guys, so thanks for watching me. I will see you again on next Tuesday. I might do makeup storage, and I've got a few other things in mind as well, so I'll have to have a look at my diary. So I'll see you again next Tuesday. You have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves. Be good. I love you. Bye. Bye. Oh my goodness gracious me. What did I forget? Mascara. 6 months ago, I don't know what it was, because I put my diary away and realised I forgot mascara. Definitely L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Fancy forgetting mascara. See you later. Bye.